Hello, I'm Mike, and this is the Enthusiast experiment. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. This is a follow-up video to a video I did not too long ago, which I'll link up here, in a Zippo insert, which was made by Zippo itself for the torch. And you can watch that video if you're interested. Again, it'll be linked up there. But today is a follow-up of a product that I've been using for a long time before I brought to you, just to make sure that it's awesome. And it is. I do have the packaging today, so we'll set this up here for now. And this comes with it, but this is the actual insert. I'm sure a lot of you all are familiar with this, especially if you're into Zippos and inserts and replacements. This is the factory Zippo insert, which I'll get to in a second. But here's the packaging. So it is the Thunderbird by Vector. This is the G insert, which I'll have a link in the description down below for this exact product. You can find it on their website for $15, but usually online it's about 20 bucks, 19-ish dollars. And yeah, so got the warranty there. You could see that it is a butane insert, so we're getting rid of the Zippo fluid, which was the whole goal of this, because I use this for cigars, so I wanted something that did not impart any flavor. Plus I love Zippos, and that was the reason why I was trying out the torch insert, because they do not have, to my knowledge, a butane soft flame insert yet. So decided to go to the torch. That didn't work out. Wanted to find something else that I could still put this to use, and that's when I came across this. So you can always read or pause if you wanted to read all the information on the back here. I'm gonna skip it. And then it does come with this, which, just to show you all, has a little bit of the no proof warranty info, a couple of the other products, their butane, the Thunderbird inserts, and then, oh, it does have that. So this one actually caught my eye, so it is a dual flame, but I don't have that. If anyone has any experience with that, let me know down in the comments below. I saw some people really loved it, but some people didn't. Online, as far as the reliability of these, I have seen very, very mixed signals, so I was kind of wary about buying this. A lot of people, it either works great for them or it breaks after like 2 or 3 uses. So I do want to get that out of the way. I'll talk about my personal experience in a moment here, but I have seen mixed reliability issues with this brand. And the one that we are going to be looking at today is the G, as I mentioned. And there you go. It does fit the classic Zippo cases. I'll set this out of the way here too. So for those of you that aren't familiar, Zippo comes with this style of insert from the factory. So when you do purchase a Zippo, you will get one of these inside your lighter. And as you can see, it does have the reservoir is filled with cotton, and you use Zippo fluid to fill this up, and this leads to a spring that pushes against the flint right here. This is a cam that will allow the lid to open and close, and then you would just spark the flame, and the wick will pull up the Zippo fluid from inside here. Zippo fluid it has a certain smell. Obviously, it's not like a clean burning fluid, which I guess would be fine for, if you're lighting cigarettes or something like that, using the Zippo for other reasons, but I wanted a little bit more of a pure burning fluid, so that's where I went with the butane insert. And you can see it operates exactly how this would. You open it, it's leaking fluid now as the cam is open, and you just spin the flint wheel and you're good to go. If this was gold, like this one is, you would never even really know that it's not the Zippo insert, which is super desirable. The only, I guess, negative is that when this is open, it is releasing fluid. So you have to close the cam to stop fluid releasing, but that to me is a benefit, because once you do light it, it will stay lit until you close the lid or close the cam. So you can see now I have the cam closed, it will not light because no fluid is coming out. And you can see there's no wick. The fluid comes out of the hole. I don't know what that would be called. But let's get this out of here real quick so you guys can see. It is a tight fit. I wouldn't say that it's too tight, but it is definitely secure. And I did want to point out, if you guys take a look here, I think they did a redesign. So you can see we have the G, but you can see the tank is opaque. And now it is not. I believe the top design is still the same. But you could definitely see there is a redesign as far as the tank, even if it's just a clear tank versus an opaque one. I don't know if that means they've changed the product. You can see even here in the packaging. But so far for me, reliability wise, I've been using this for quite a long time now. I've had zero issues. It tends to, take quite a while actually to burn up the fuel in the reservoir. For me, that's a number of cigars. I don't have an exact number because it just depends on how long it takes to light each one, which again is a benefit of this for me, because once you flip it open and light, you can sit there and toast the foot of your cigar for as long as you need and then take a couple of puffs and you're good to go, versus some of these butane lighters, if you keep them lit too long, even the Zippo torch one said you should only keep it lit for a couple of seconds, and I don't know if that's enough for everyone's use case. It wasn't enough for me, so it's nice to have something that will stay lit as long as I need it to stay lit. But yeah, typical stuff on the bottom here. That's how you would fill it up with your Zippo fluid, or sorry, not Zippo fluid, but your butane fluid. This is how you regulate the height of the flame, your flame adjust, and this is similar to this, which is a little spring. You can kind of see here, piece of metal rod attached to a spring that pushes against your flint. So if you ever need to change your flint, unscrew that, it'll slide down out of here, you put a new flint in, screw that back in, you're good to go. But been super impressed. Again, I know online, I guess we can get rid of this, the reviews for this, or people's experience, really does seem to be almost 50-50. Seen a lot of people say that the reliability of the Vector Thunderbirds aren't that great, but again, for me, I've been using this a ton, daily, no issues. I mean, you can even see lights the first time every time. Like, there's never been any issues. The fit has been perfect. It doesn't leak fluid at all, as long as you have that cam closed. Again, if you were to open this and leave it on your counter or something like that, it's going to continuously leak fluid. So do not leave the cam open on the butane insert, because when the cam is open, it's leaking fluid, and when the cam is closed, it's not. So as long as your lighter is closed, or if you do have the insert taken out of the lighter, make sure that you close the cam so that way the fluid isn't leaking out, if you did want to store it or something outside of your lighter. But other than that, man, I'm just so pleased to finally have one that lights every single time. If you guys saw the torch video, you'll know that I had some really serious issues with that. There's been some helpful comments in the comment section of that video, so if any of you guys are experiencing similar issues, try out some of those. For me, unfortunately, it just didn't work. I do have to say, since that video was released, Zippo did get back to me, send me out a replacement unit, but unfortunately that unit experienced the exact same issues that I was having with the first unit, so I returned both just for a full refund. At the time of the video, they had not gotten back to me, but since then they did, so I do want to give them a shout out for that. It took a little bit longer, which I guess is fine in today's era of, remote work and everything. So they did get back to me, so I'm happy with that. The resolution was great. I just wish the product was good so I wouldn't have to go through that. But that's where this comes in. So check it out. If you guys are looking for a butane soft flame insert, I cannot recommend this one enough. And again, in the comments below, let me know if any of you guys have tried the dual flame one, because that's kind of interesting to me to be able to switch between soft flame and torch. But other than that, thank you so much for swinging by and checking out the video. This product definitely gets a 2 thumbs up from me. I would appreciate if you gave the video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and like, share, and subscribe, and look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take it easy.